Hi everyone, I'm going to make an journal page today, and I'm going to start with this printed tissue paper that I made. We don't have here the bought one, we don't have Tim Holtz, so I always take tissue paper and stamp it. I just pick stamps that I like together, and I'm doing my own thing. So here is a sample of just a lot of I call them background stamps, because it's not like a butterfly or something. This was from this stamp set. It's from I've bought it from ordered it from AliExpress. And another one I used here is this stamp that looks like a page from a ledger. And it really doesn't matter, pick whatever stamps you have and go with it. You can also, for this, at least what I'm trying to do today on this page, you can also stamp on your page and then let it dry. Make sure that your ink is permanent and dry, and then go forward. So I've got this paper which I'm going to adhere to my page, and today I'm using gel medium. Usually I don't use it, I don't buy it, it's too expensive and I don't really like it. Maybe it's this climate, but it dries really quickly. Usually I'll just use um, white glue, and it's cheap. You can always have it. You don't need a craft store for it. But a friend gave me the gel medium, so that's what I'm going to use. So just putting it on my page. And now the tissue paper. Okay, so this is in place. I'm going over it just because I want it sealed, and I want to make sure that there won't be any bleeding from the ink on the paper. Now, just in advance, most of it will get covered. This is just a first layer, and I would like for some of the elements to pick through the paint that I'm going to put now, but I'm thinking most of it will get covered. I'll trim the excess when it's dry. So enough with the gel medium, and I'm in the mood today for greens and blues, and I've got here deco art. I've got brilliant blue, I've got turquoise, tropical blue, grasshopper green, and neon green. And this is not planned, this is just me putting down paint, and I don't care if the gel medium is dry or not. I'm just going to put it down, and I need to shake this. And here we go. I'm thinking I'm going to take, if I want it a little bit, yeah, or water, yeah, water, so my paints will be a little bit translucent. So just a little bit of water, and as I said, there is no planning here. Too much paint. Again, some water on my paintbrush. I don't care about the blending, I don't care where it goes, just putting down paint. And again, I've got too much paint here, so I'm tapping it with the baby wipe. Let's see. I really like this kind of pages. It's just free and not planned, and you just have fun with it, and you don't care where everything goes. I'm just a little bit cleaning my brush and also making it wet, just so, as I said, it will be I will have coverage, but I will still see what's happening underneath, most of it at least. And I like how the neon paint just brightened my page, so I'm adding a little bit in a few more places. And I would like a little bit more of this paint. Okay, so this needs to be completely dry before I'm continuing to do anything about it. And just now I'm looking at it and I'm adding a little bit of the darker blue. Yeah, I need to stop. Yeah, okay, stopping now, waiting for this to dry. I'll trim the edges and then I'll come back. I'm back. So this is dry, and now I want to continue adding details to my page. And since I've got this green, blues, sea colors, I figured I will add some stamping with these seashells. And I'm using a Momento nautical blue here. And again, this is going to be quite random, and it just adding details to the background and not caring, because I already know that a lot of it will get covered, but that's part of the process. That's the best I can do in explaining what I'm doing. And basically I am looking at it as having fun and letting loose and don't caring and not worrying, because this should be fun and nothing else, just fun. Another stamp, and I like to also stamp outside of my edges. I think it looks better this way. And that's it with these stamps. Moving this aside, I want to stencil now, and I've got this mandala stencil, and this is a local brand, so I don't have anything to tell you about it. And all the stamps that I've used are from AliExpress. And now I'm using I've prepared in advance white gesso here with makeup sponge, and now I'm going to go over this. And I'm trying to be quick about it. Again, this doesn't have to be a crisp, I don't know what to call it, print marks. It just needs to add to the whole thing that we have in the background. You can, several times I go over places that I've already done. If I think it's not prominent enough, you can decide for yourself how do you want it to look. If you want it completely white, if you just want the things in the background to show through, completely up to you. Yeah, okay, doing another one here, and because this takes time, I'm going to come back when I'm finished with this and it's dry, so we can continue. I'll be back. I'm back. So almost dry, and I really like how this white is showing on my page, so I decided with the leftover of my gesso to do some splatter. So I've added a little bit of water, and I think I will add a little bit more. And using a fan brush, I'm just going to tap it and add here some splatter. A little bit here and here. Okay, so now this needs to completely dry, all this splatter, before I'm doing anything else. And there is another parts to this page that I want to do, so I'll be back. I'm back. So the way I imagined this page going, I was planning on putting some silhouette on my page, and I have magazine cutouts and all kinds of stuff that like profiles, and that I usually cut and then either paint it black and put it on my page, or there is another way of going about this kind of cutouts. As you can see, another image that I've cut from a magazine, and of course you can use it either way you want. And the other way of using this kind of cutout in terms of silhouette is that I can place it on my page, and I'm going to demonstrate here. And instead of coloring everything and use it as a really proper silhouette, then you can do something like that with an ink pad and makeup sponge, go all around, and you will still get the image, and you will still get all the things that you have on your page. And that's just another way of going about it, like so. and it's very interesting how this turns out when you're putting it on a page. But so I was thinking of doing this, and I was looking how I'm going to place it and which one I'm going to use, and then I found another magazine cutout that I have, this one, and usually I don't use them as is. As I said, I will either color it all or go around it, but this time I'm thinking I'm just going to glue this image here. And let's see where I've got some glue stick, because I don't want a lot of wet glue right now, so I'm just going to use a glue stick to adhere my image. So a lot of glue here. And now I'm going to place it. I'm being very brave. I used to really hate magazine cutouts, so this is quite a bold move for me. Here it is. I've got my image, and I just want to write something, and when I'm going to write it, you will understand why I wanted this image. Let's see, I've got here a calligraphy pen. This is from Zig, and I hope it will work. The only downside for this pen is that it's not permanent, but I really like it. So let's see, I will use the smaller tip, I think. Let's see, it has two tips, one wide, one narrow. Okay, let's see. This is the hard part for me. Still crazy. After all these years, and yes, I'm a Paul Simon fan, so this is it. And yeah, I was thinking about going around my page with a black marker, but I'm leaving it be. I really like how it turned out. I don't want to mess with it. And this is it for today. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you will have fun doing something like this, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.